If I get everybody's attention, I appreciate it. Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Don Hewitt, President of the Colerain Township Business Association. This is our, or I'll say my favorite meeting of the year because it's great to have all these kids out. They're in a good mood. If they've not finished school, they're done. They're seniors, so they're all in a good mood. And I'm sure the parents are feeling similar. So anyway, a little background before we get started. Colerain Township Business Association has two awards that we're celebrating this morning. One is the Scholarship Award, which is just based on academics, and then the second group is the Student Athlete Award. And here, the athletic directors nominate three, either females or males from their schools. They have to have met requirements of GPA, be in one sport, and also have met the requirements for community service hours. And so the message there is balance, right? Kids are balanced. So you don't have to be the best athlete, you don't have to be the best student or do the most community service, but you have to do all three. And we take those nominees. Connie went out this year. We interview these kids, run them through a bunch of questions, try to make them get a little off guard and think a little bit on their feet, which is good. And then we arrive at the winners, which you have around you today. So it's a great way for the business community to be engaged with the schools, and it's a lot of fun. So that's the Student Athletic Award. On the scholarships, kind of the hallmark of the Colerain Township Business Association is the endowment to provide scholarships to children attending schools here in Northwest. We have north of $100,000 in that account that's just been raised through businesses here in the township. And so we're able, through the endowment, to grant the income from that investment on an annual basis. So it's, again, a great way for the business to be engaged with the future of Colerain Township, we hope. We hope they stay. And we're going to go ahead and get started with our presenter. We got Tom Bolton, a longtime friend of mine, who's the coach at Colerain High School for football. He's going to talk a little bit, and then we're going to have the kids come up, do the presentations, and we'll wrap things up. So enjoy your breakfast. Lots of food. If you need anything else, jump up and grab it. And I want to welcome Tom Bolton.
I'm excited the microphone's not working because I never use one. I consider that a crutch. Don asked me to be brief, and me being brief, that just doesn't happen, but I promise you I will. And also he talked about balance. My lovely wife works for Don, being the head football coach at Colerain High School. I try to balance, but unfortunately, if you ask my wife, there is no balance. So it makes for a great marriage that we just see just enough of one another. So, but I am here to basically, as a representative for all those coaches out there, to say thank you to the young men and women in this room who do it the right way, who are not good but great at what they do, being a student athlete. And it's hard, and it's really hard. And it is a commitment that some people have no idea. They think they do, but they have no idea. You parents that are in the room, you understand that also. The late night homework, the late night suppers, the early morning getting up to finish the homework, the early morning breakfasts, picking up from all the practices, all the competitions, etc. That's tough. That's tough. But what I love about this and where we are and about Colerain Township and being a Colerain guy and seeing a lot of familiar people that I've known, and like Mrs. Releg, who I was that little brat growing up across the street from her, driving her nuts. We at Colerain Township, and here we are, whether you're McCully, LaSalle, Colerain, Northwest, we're tough people. We do it the right way. We work hard. We don't ask for a lot. We work at it. And not only for the student athletes here this morning that represent that, but also our academic winners. Part of it, I walk in the room, part of my shtick is to at least pretend that I'm the smartest guy in the room. There's no way this morning. No way, so I'm not even going to pretend. And that's a good thing. But once again, thanks for having me. You guys, congratulations. You have done it the right way. You parents, you kids. Oh, and all the hair conditioner product to get the chlorine out of the hair, right, for the swimmers. Right, Mom? All that kind of stuff. So all that, those sacrifices and those prices that you've paid for your children to be here today, and you young student athletes and academic award winners, thank you. Thank you for all that you do and all that you continue to do. Remember, this is the first step. High school should be easy. Wasn't easy for Coach B, okay? But it should be easy. Now, take it to the next level. You know, go to those colleges, those universities, and be the best that you can be. Represent yourselves and represent this community. Represent your parents. Don't ever forget where you came from. Thanks for having me this morning. Appreciate you guys very much.
You need to field some questions, and I have.
You promised this would be. Here's what I can tell you. One, I do not know who the quarterback will be yet. I think that was question number one.
That was going to be two.
Okay, question number two.
I don't know how many of these athletes are going to continue on in college and will ask you when they get up. But what advice, I mean, do you have, because, you know, your point was it's overwhelming your high school, the balance of doing homework late and all this. And your priorities shift.
Yes.
You said, I'm preparing for a career.
It will not get any easier. I know that's not what you want to hear. It will not get any easier. I went to Wittenberg University, a small private liberal arts school up in Springfield, Ohio, and I went and I played football and baseball. And it didn't change. You know, there were 5:30, 6 a.m. workouts. There were full class loads, and then you had your practices and things like that. But what I can tell you, you're in this room for a reason. I have no doubt that you guys will be able to handle that. And I know that's not what you want to hear. That'll get any easier. Even if you're not a student athlete, here's what's going to happen. You guys, the academic award winners, you're not just great students. You're great people. You're involved in your churches, your communities, things like that. Carry that on with you. Take that to your universities and your colleges and be a part of that also. Don't change your routine. Your routine is good. Your routine is what has got you here. Stay with that routine at the next level. Any other ones? Joe, got anything for the... I got to be careful about the football questions because Joe's son and my son play baseball together, and being the San X guy, he may take those secrets over to Coach Speck. I can't. And I'm sure there's a few LaSalle guys in the room also. So, anything else? Thank you. They all look hungry. They're good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Okay. So we're going to bring up the scholarship winners first. And those are Adam Moeller from LaSalle High School. Come on up, Matt. Kaylee Tepe. Alexandra Roloffs? Okay. And Ryan Koenig. All right, Ryan. Okay, so each of these are receiving a $1,000 scholarship from the CTBA. We're excited about that. What we'd like you to do today is introduce who you're with this morning, where you're going to go to school, and what you plan to attend, and anything else that you'd like to share. So we'll start down this end.
Hi, my name's Adam Moeller. I'm actually with the Koenigs right now, who I just met, because my parents are in Europe, so on their dream trip, 30th anniversary trip. So they're very happy to be there, I'm sure. And I'm happy to be here too. Had to meet some new people. I'll address what he listed for us. I'll be going to the University of Notre Dame next year, hopefully majoring in accounting and economics. That's my plan right now. I played volleyball throughout high school and was involved in Key Club, and those were very good experiences for me. I was also involved in the scholars program that they have there, visiting businesses, and that kind of helped me discern what I wanted to do in college. Let's see, what else did you want? Anything else?
You got it.
I'm good. Okay, thank you.
My name's Ryan Koenig. I'm here with my dad, Tom, and my mom, Valerie. I went to Colerain, and next year I'll be going to Ohio State, and I'll be studying actuarial sciences. And everyone asks me what that is. It's basically like statistics, so with business, so that's what I'll be studying. And in high school, I played tennis, and that was a lot of fun, and I was in like National Honor Society. That's pretty much it.
My name's Kaylee Tepe, and I'm here with my mom Stacy and my dad Chris, and I went to Colerain, and I'm going to Florida International for diving, and I'm going to be studying nursing. And in high school, I did cross country, swimming and diving, and track, and NHS, and a bunch of other clubs.
I'm Alex Roloffs. I'm here with the mayors because my parents are working this morning. I went to Northwest, and I'm going to Tiffin University. I'm going to be studying forensic psychology, and I'm going to be playing golf. And in high school, I was president of BPA. I was in Key Club, Honor Society, and things like that.
All right. Next up is our student athletes. And so we have Julianne Wittes. Come on up. Josh Denny. Jalen Kitchen. And Sarah Meyer. All right. Yeah, we are missing two. Brianna Burke from Macaulay High School and Zach Alman from LaSalle. But we're fortunate we have the four here. Okay, so as you know the drill, introduce who you're with this morning, where you attended high school, where you're going to school, major, anything else you want to share with us, and if you're going to continue your sport. I'd like to know that as well. All right.
I'm Julianne Whitus. I've gone to Colerain High School, and I'm here with my mom, Nancy, my father, Jim, and my coach, Miss Potsner. And I bowled all 4 years as I was in high school. And for the last 2 years, I've been attending Butler Tech in the veterinary science program, in which I'm going to continue and follow into UC this coming year for veterinary technician. And being at a Butler Tech school, which is the career technology, I was in NTHS as well as being the president for my little campus, I should say. And that's about it. My name's Sarah Mayer. I'm here with my dad, Ed, and I'm going to UC in the fall to study finance. I played volleyball in high school, and I was vice president of Senate and an OAB and stuff like that.
What high school?
Northwest.
I'm Joshua Denny. I went to Colerain. I am here with my father, David, my grandparents, Robert Kay and Betty Denny. I did cross country, track, marching band, jazz band. That's about it. And I was in National Honor Society. I'm going to the University of South Carolina to study mechanical engineering. And that's about it. I will not be participating in sports in college.
Hi, I'm Jalen Kitchen, and I'm here with my grandfather, John Kitchen, my dad, Sidney Frazier, and my mom, Janae Frazier, and my coach right here, Miss Byer. And in high school, I played tennis, and I was a field commander for marching band. And I will be going to OU in the fall, and I will be playing club tennis for them. And what else? Is that it?
You got it. All right, so I have lots of thank yous, and then we'll do some housekeeping. First, to Atria for hosting this. It's convenient. you can't be more centrally located, and we appreciate, she's in the back, Holly. Holly Lowry's here. Anybody wants to tour the facility, Holly, they can see you? Okay, so big thank you to their team. And, no, I'm not going to recognize that. Huh? Yes. Also on the committees for picking these great students, we had actually two groups. We had the scholarship winners, and that was Charlie Sereno, Diana Relag heads the committee, and Dave Fogelsong. So thanks, guys, for all your efforts. And Connie was the fortunate one that got to roam the halls to interview the Student Athletic Award winner, so thank you for... Frank Birkenhauer, Frank, since you're here, do we have any updates? I love putting him on the spot.
Well, Ashley Furniture will be, when their grand opening is next Wednesday, correct? So
6 o'clock.
that's coming up, and I don't know if everybody knows that Pizza Hut's going to move by Amrine Diamonds, and hopefully we'll have a new announcement on the Pizza Hut, and then a new announcement on who's going to move into the H.H. Gregg very soon as well.
Nice.
That's happening pretty quickly, and not too exciting, probably going to be a relocation of that. And we'll talk about it another meeting, but we just put the JED zone, which would be an income tax on the businesses, and I hate to be a buzzkill on the great thing with the scholarship, but we go from Galbraith up to Struble with a income tax on the businesses that are located on Colerain. The residents of Colerain Township will get their income tax rebated back. We have a lot of national tenants in Colerain Township in terms of the Macy's, Walmart, and they're paying income tax throughout all the cities they're located in, so that's something normal means of business for them. But we are putting this money into infrastructure in the township. We haven't passed a red levy since 2001, and we feel that this infrastructure is badly needed in the township, not only improvements to the area around the zone, but the township as well. So,
Great, thanks,
go ahead.
Frank.
Thanks.
Yeah, I was the chair of the last road levy, and that was when I was a much younger man. All right, our next meeting is July 10th, and we're taking a field trip. It's always fun when you go visit businesses. Rumpke Recycling down in St. Bernard, they have spent a lot of money creating a world-class recycling facility. And so we're taking a field trip down there. They're letting us go through and check out what they're doing. So anybody interested, love to have you. But more to come on that, but it's July 10th. And that's a breakfast meeting. And we're not going to eat something that's recycled. So no worries. All right, guys, thanks so much for everybody coming out, coaches, parents. I know disruption schedule. Yeah, Tom?
Meaningful that day is September 18th.
September 18th. So a fun dinner. What day of the week is that? Thursday. All right. Put that on your calendars. So, again, thank you, coaches. Tom Bolton, thanks for coming out and joining us. And everybody have a great day. Thanks. Yeah.